At the end of the job search process, we hope to match with a job we're excited about. But what happens when that job interview comes through and it's really just not a fit for you? What if you're holding out for another job or even a better job offer? In this video, we're going to go over what to do when you receive a job interview that just really isn't for you and what you can do about it. We'll make sure your reasoning for rejecting a job offer is sound. And we'll share some sample emails that will help you say thanks but no thanks in an appropriate way. Let's get into it. How to politely decline a job offer. Let's get one thing out of the way right off the bat. You don't need to feel guilty if the job offer doesn't align with your current career path. You don't need to apologize profusely, over-explain your reasoning, or accept a job offer out of panic. 1. Offer appreciation. The interview process is a huge time suck for everyone, so show appreciation for the time spent on phone calls, Zoom calls, in-office interviews, and for the offer itself. Express gratitude to the person who helped you navigate the process. 2. Briefly explain your reasons. As you navigated the interview process, you may have noticed things that you didn't exactly love. Perhaps you spent a good amount of time negotiating and communicating your salary requirements, only to receive a much lower offer. In this case, you might be able to negotiate your salary or your overall compensation package. We'll get into common reasons that candidates pass on the job offers later on. However, our advice remains the same no matter what. You don't need to explain every detail. Keep it to one brief reason and proceed to the next step. If a hiring manager or recruiter replies asking for more feedback, you can go deeper into detail. 3. Keep in touch. Unless you're rejecting a job offer because the company seems toxic or unprofessional, keep the door open for future opportunities. Furthermore, if you found that you disliked the company itself but enjoyed speaking with the interviewer or recruiter, keep that person in your professional network. Before signing off with your own best regards, share contact information. Include your LinkedIn, a personal email, and maybe a link to your work portfolio. Let's explore why candidates decline job offers. Whatever your reasoning, we have a few simple rules when rejecting a job offer. Be respectful and appreciative. Lead with politeness. Be true to yourself. We will be sharing a few more email templates, but you might want to choose a different medium to discuss a job offer. Any job offer, whether email or verbal, should allow a candidate time to think things over. From there, you can choose to schedule a phone call or video call to discuss the offer, or you can write a concise rejection letter. When you saw too many red flags. Imagine this scenario. You apply for the dream position at your dream company, and they call you to schedule an interview. Yay! You're absolutely over the moon excited, and you're already imagining yourself in the role. Then, reality hits. As you go through the interview process, you start noticing red flags, inconsistencies, and general discord. The old saying, quote, never meet your heroes, can also apply to so-called, quote, dream companies too. If you took the time to take off your rose-colored lenses long enough to notice really bad red flags, good for you. The danger of the, quote, dream company is most damaging when a candidate ignores the signs of a toxic work environment in favor of the dream itself. So when you're rejecting a job offer because it seems toxic, hostile, or simply not what you had expected, do your best to keep your explanation brief. You don't need to share the negative elements of your decision, especially if you might want to keep in touch with anyone at the company. Here's a template to use to reject an offer due to red flags. Hello name, thank you for the job offer for job title at company name and for walking me through a communicative interview process. However, after careful consideration, I have to decline this offer. As you know, it has been a dream of mine to work at company name, but after much consideration, I have decided that position title is not the great fit I had hoped it might be. Thank you again for your time and consideration. I wish you the best of luck in finding the perfect fit for job title. Best regards, name. 2. When you receive multiple job offers. When you receive multiple job offers, you might feel like you're on top of the world. There are 7 pieces of advice to run through when you're juggling job offers. 1. Make sure the offer is 100% official and avoid a job offer being rescinded. 2. Examine the financial benefits. 3. Determine the effect a new job will have on your personal life. 4. Choose a job that lets you use and develop your skills. 5. Do research on the company, its employees, and its former employees. 6. Consider the other benefits besides salary. 7. Go with your gut when the offer is not good enough. This is a common reason for a job offer denial. Sometimes candidates do all the right things. They bring up salary early in the process, communicate their salary expectations, and negotiate flexibility, PTO, and all the details that come along with a job offer. Throughout the interview, the interviewer says things like, "Sounds good," and "I think we're aligned." Then the job offer comes through, and it bears no resemblance to what you spoke about through your multiple interviews. At this point, as a candidate, you have two options. Option 1, you can counteroffer the offering company while citing figures mentioned in the interview. Option 2, you can hit the road because they just wasted your time and energy. If you're feeling generous, you can always give them the benefit of the doubt. Did they forget to add the extra zero? Did they hit the 6 key when they meant to hit the 9 key? Here's an email template for the low job offer. Hello, name. Thank you for the time and energy you spent throughout the hiring process. I have loved learning about job role position, and I think it's a good fit for my skills and my experience in my role as current position. While I was absolutely thrilled to see the job offer land in my inbox, the offer of salary number is much lower than we discussed throughout the process. For reference, we had discussed a salary range between number range. If this is a mistake, I'd be happy to revisit the salary expectations we aligned on throughout the interview. Let me know the best time to do so. If this is the offer, I'll have to politely decline at this point. Thank you for your time and good luck with your hiring process. Kind regards, name. Just like some applicants fluff up their resumes, sometimes hiring managers do the same with their job descriptions. To avoid being bamboozled by an inaccurate job title, ask questions like these. What does a day look like in this role? What does a week look like in this role? What software should I be expected to know and use? What sort of support do I have in this role? Here's an email template to decline a job offer due to the job title confusion. Hello, name. Thank you for the time and energy you spent throughout this hiring process. While I enjoyed the interview process, I believe the job title is inaccurate when compared to the duties and responsibilities. After looking through similar roles, I believe this role is close to better job title. As a result, I don't believe the compensation package and salary matches the responsibilities and job function. I'd be happy to discuss my salary requirements for an enhanced title of better job title. If not, I will have to decline the offer at this time, but I would love to stay connected if another opportunity arises. Thank you for your time and good luck with your hiring process. Kind regards, name. Pro tip, if you'd like to link to your salary research for both jobs, do it. This will show the recruiter that the job title is misrepresented. When you decide to stay at your current job. Disclaimer, recruiters and hiring managers really don't like it when you use a job offer as a bargaining chip to get a raise from your current employer. So just something to think about. Just like you don't want a hiring manager wasting your time when you suspect they were always planning to hire from within anyway, you don't want to waste their time either. This is a call for some decency and honesty, but I digress. If you have decided to stay in your current position, you can choose whether or not to mention that fact. Sometimes candidates launch a job search and learn that they actually really like their current job.